Aries, 4 planets in your sign. Taurus, the luckiest aspect of the year. Pisces, a dream is about to put on a body. Subscribe if this finds you at the right time, and stay for your sign. Aries, 4 planets just landed in your sign, and you're already tired of being asked how it feels. Your ruler Mars is fused with Neptune this week, which means you're chasing something huge, and you can't quite see it. It's not confusion, it's fuel, but only if you let it move you instead of waiting for a map. Saturn is right there too, giving the fire a spine so the thing you start this week has real bones under it. Stop waiting for the plan to feel finished. Commit to the bold version of whatever you've been circling, and trust that clarity arrives once you're already moving. The universe handed you the microphone. Decide what you're going to say. Taurus, this is the week where everything you've been quietly hoping for starts moving toward you. Your ruler Venus is in your sign holding hands with Jupiter, and that's the kind of aspect that shows up maybe once a year. It means offers, love opportunities, money opportunities, creative doors opening in that gentle way you actually respond to. The new moon lands in your sign on the 17th, which sets the tone for everything you'll build over the next 6 months. Then the sun crosses into your sign 2 days later, and your whole season begins. Your only real job this week is to stop flinching when good things arrive. Keep your hands open. The universe is trying to hand you something, and it's not a test. Gemini, your brain is about to switch operating systems mid-week, and you're going to feel the click when it happens. Your ruler Mercury is swimming through late Pisces right now, which is why everything feels symbolic and just slightly out of focus. You're picking up signals you can't quite translate. Then on Wednesday, Mercury jumps into Aries, and your thoughts get fast, sharp, and direct again, like someone finally turned the lights back on. There's also a Mercury-Uranus sextile building, which is the classic signature of breakthrough ideas. The one you have this week, write it down immediately, because it's load-bearing. Don't make big decisions while everything still feels dreamy. Wait for the shift, and then move. The insight is already on its way to you. Cancer, the thing you've been afraid to want is moving toward you, and I need you to stop bracing. Jupiter has been in your sign for months, expanding something big in your life, and this week, Venus reaches across and hands it a blessing. It's the luckiest window you've had in a long time. The moon opens the week in Pisces, which flows straight into your sign, so your intuition is extra clear and extra accurate. Whatever you're feeling about someone close, trust it. The Aries planets are going to push you to act faster than feels comfortable, and you don't have to match that energy. Move at your pace. Say yes to the one thing that makes your chest soften, not the thing that impresses others. Leo, the spotlight is already on you, and you can feel it. The sun, your ruler, is sitting in Aries this week in a full fire trine to your sign, and there are 3 other planets in that same fire pouring energy into your creativity, your courage, your presence. This is the week to be visible, doing something you care about. Then on Sunday, the sun moves to the top of your chart, and your career starts rising into view. If you've been waiting for permission to go bigger, the permission is the permission. The only risk is burning too hot too fast, so pace yourself. Post the thing, pitch the thing. Start the creative project you've been protecting. The stage is set and the lights are already warm. Virgo, your mind has been running in circles about something someone said, and I want you to stop trying to decode it. Your ruler Mercury is in Pisces right now, which is directly opposite your sign, and that's why everything feels symbolic and slightly untranslatable. You're picking up more than people are actually saying. Venus is quietly supporting you from the Earth, though, So, practical help is arriving from an unexpected direction, probably someone older or wiser. The answer you're looking for is simpler than your brain wants to admit. After the 15th, Mercury moves into Aries and the fog lifts. Until then, stop interpreting and start listening. Write down what you dream. Write down what you feel and wait. The clarity is already on its way. Libra. Your ruler, Venus, is having her best week of the year, and the whole sky is leaning in her direction. Venus is in Taurus holding hands with Jupiter in a nearly perfect aspect, which means love, money, beauty, and peace are all trying to reach you. Meanwhile, 4 planets are sitting directly opposite you in Aries, which is why your relationships feel loud and demanding and slightly chaotic. Someone important is showing up with a lot of energy. The temptation is to smooth everything over and say yes to keep the peace. Don't. Your ruler is giving you the strength to be honest this week, not just pleasant. Make the call you've been putting off, have the conversation, take the offer. Venus is handling this one for you. Scorpio. The move you've been quietly planning for weeks is about to land exactly where you wanted it to. Your ruler Pluto is in Aquarius, forming sextiles to Mars and Saturn, and a trine to Uranus, which means the slow transformation you've been running underneath your life finally breaks the surface this week. You've been watching, waiting, doing the silent work. This is the payoff. Make the strategic move. Have the deep conversation that everyone else is avoiding. The Taurus new moon on the 17th lands directly opposite your sign, which means a partnership is entering a new chapter, and your job is to show up honest instead of defended. The softness is not a weakness this week. It's the move nobody saw coming. You're in your element. Trust it. Sagittarius, Jupiter has been teaching you something uncomfortable for months now, which is that not every adventure is external. Your ruler is in Cancer, which is deep, emotional water, the exact opposite of your fire, and I know you've been restless with it. This week, Venus reaches over and blesses your ruler with an exact aspect, which means the reward for all that inner work is finally showing up. Meanwhile, 4 planets in fellow fire sign Aries are pouring direct energy into your creativity and your love life. So the fire is back. The adventure this week is finding where the feeling and the fire meet. Don't run from the soft stuff. The thing you've been looking for is buried in it, and the map is your own heart. Capricorn, your ruler Saturn, is doing something it only does once every few decades. Saturn is in Aries right now, which is already unfamiliar territory for you, and this week it's sitting next to both Mars and Neptune, with a quiet sextile to Pluto underneath. That combination gives you a rare kind of window, the ability to build something structured around a vision, not just a plan. Whatever you lay down this week has decade-level staying power. Start the business. Commit to the project. Make the foundational decision you've been circling. The only risk is that the Aries urgency pulls you into moving before you're ready. You don't have to rush. Steady still wins. But the materials are good right now, and the weather is holding. Build while it's holding. Aquarius, you are in the middle of something rare, and most people don't even notice. Pluto has moved into your sign and is slowly rewriting who you are at the foundation level. And meanwhile, your ruler Uranus is at the last degree of Taurus, preparing to leave a place it's been for years. A chapter is closing. This week, Mercury throws a sextile at Uranus, which is the classic signature of a breakthrough thought, and the one you have this week matters. Write it down the second it lands. The uncomfortable part is that the old version of you is visibly falling away, and some of the people in your life have not caught up. Let them lag. You're becoming someone you're meant to be, and it's already working. Pisces. The dream you've been carrying for months is trying to put on a body this week. Your ruler Neptune is exactly conjunct Mars, which is one of the most intense aspects of the entire year, and it's landing directly on your ruling planet. That means inspired action, spiritual direction, the clear feeling of being pulled by something larger. But it also means the risk of chasing a vision that isn't ready yet. Discernment matters. The Moon and Mercury both open the week in your sign, so your intuition is wide open early, and I want you to capture everything before the 15th. Write it down, record it. The vision is real. The only question is whether you give it form or let it dissolve when the week ends. That's your weekly reading for April 13th through 19th. Drop a comment with your sign and let me know how this week lands. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a reading.